Thanks for staying with us. You're still on to Good Morning Nigeria on the network service of the NTA. It's now time for newspaper review.
All right. From under the weather to back on top of the weather, Abuja joins us.
I heard when you were telling him yesterday, it seems you have to go it alone. Look.
Oh, you heard? I don't think you would hear.
I found out what I was missing, not watching Good Morning Nigeria, because I participate. You guys enriched me yesterday, the CBN man and the other experts around. I enjoyed myself watching you guys.
The show and...
Yes. Good to see you guys again. The rumbling in my tummy has reduced after just a few doses.
What did you eat?
Good to see you.
I think it was a limca. You know, this old man know they respect himself sometimes. Just they drink sweet things, they go.
Your time has started counting. All right, let's begin with the blueprint, which I have here. And just above the nameplate, of course, we have a few stories. Above the nameplate, JAMB targets 23.8 billion naira IGR in 2026 to remit 6 billion naira into Federation accounts. That story is on page 10. Uzoka Anite, FG targeting 12% GDP growth to achieve $1 trillion economy. You get details of that on page 8. And to security, lead firmly but fairly, Tinubu tells IGP Disu. I have zero tolerance for corruption, impunity. That's according to the new police boss. And amend constitution for state police, Asiwaju tells NAS. That's on page 6. And finally, from the front page of the blueprint, INEC to revise 2027 general elections timetable. That's according to Amukbito. And that's stories on page 8. Away from the blueprint, the leadership beckons. Acting IGP reads the Riot Act to officers, says era of impunity over. Tinubu orders Disu to enforce discipline and tackle banditry. You get details of that on page 4. And finally, from the leadership, 50,000 constable jobs, Adamawa, Benue, Kaduna top list of 434,000 shortlisted applicants. You get details of that on page 16. Ademola.
Okay, the Daily Trust. I have just below the nameplate of Daily Trust. 5 children die in suspected food poisoning. 8 others hospitalized in Taraba State. Details of that story, it's on page 6. Court orders Indimi to pay daughters $435 million. Details on page 6. Fintery set to defect as Speaker, 13 Assembly members dump PDP. So the details is on page 10. DSS releases Walida. Details of that major story is on page 3. Protest as El Rufai remains in detention. Details of that story on page 4. Era of impunity over IGP Disu. 2027, Kwakwanso meets Makinde in Ibadan. Gunmen killed 25 in twin attacks in Adamawa. Chooks.
Before we talk about Disu, let's start from there. First of all, I like the man's face. It looks vibrant. It looks good to go, rearing to go, you know, that kind of, I like the look of the
seriousness.
It's just, yeah, it's not really seriousness I saw on his face. It is more like, I am ready for action, you know, on his face. You know, trust Nigerians, they were comparing him to one man. They said they thought he would be IG, but we would always engage in our. And I did a piece. I said, the guy you're mentioning was very good at the duty post. But even this one, I've not had the privilege of meeting at all, either on phone or physically. I see he is also a good guy. Don't tell me, how do you know? There's a way some of us look at you, will tell you almost who you are.
He was a commander.
You could see the energy on his face.
RRS in Lagos for like 3-4 years, and you know, he performed.
I made this decision for you to assume this responsibility. I know your record. I saw your dedication, the dedication you exhibited while you were in Lagos when I was governor.
Yeah.
There is no CV that would outclass the CV I just wrote. You see, that is why I'm so happy that Demola does not joke with his job. The DG is noticing you, you know. We can accelerate your promotion. You understand? But the point is, it is good to be good. Look at, I saw you what you exhibited when I was governor in Lagos. When you tell Nigerians, what you do today marks your papers tomorrow. Yeah. You are too old-fashioned. I beg, leave that in. No. A good name always gets rewarded sometime in life. I really like those words the president dropped. And we wish him luck, because he has a lot of work to do.
He has.
He has a lot of work to do. He says days of impunity gone and all that. I'll say, fine, good talk, but please see to the welfare of officers. Chukwudi will never stop saying, see to the welfare of our police officers. They need help. When you do that, you re-energize them for action at the duty post. We wish him luck.
Okay.
We wish him luck.
You will.
50,000 constable jobs. Since we are talking police, Adamawa Benue, Kaduna, top list of 434,000. 50,000 constable jobs, 434,000 shortlisted.
It's a fierce battle. It tells you about the rate of unemployment in the country and all that. But again, if you look at it, I'll tell you it's healthy for picking, because then you are given a wide range of choice. You go for the best among all the people who have expressed the zeal to get into the force. Let them look at character. By now, when we recruit people for police duties, we should begin to track whom they have been in their communities, even when they were in secondary school and all that. Because the Niger police force needs men who can say, I did this because it's the right thing to do. Very important.
And what happens to the remaining
anyway,
386?
The president is calling on the National Assembly to quicken the amendment of the Constitution to incorporate the state police now. So
you know,
that shows you that.
2 years ago, I said, state police is a matter of time. Just leave people to talk, say whatever they want to say. We didn't need magic to know that state police was a matter of time. It's the way to go. And I keep saying, more boots on the ground deters crime. That's the truth. And I said just 2 days ago that even with the little profile I have in life, if I see a constable, even the traffic warden, and I know that there's something wrong with my papers or the vehicle, there's a way I feel. It's not that I'm afraid of that person. It is the automatic thing the uniform does to your psyche. More boots on the ground will help us fight crime. And that's what's going to happen if you allow the states to come into, you know, policing as well. I pray that it works out soon. I really do.
Okay.
I really do.
Did you take a look at this story of Walida?
I have not read it in depth, but I heard a few unsavory things about, I saw an abduction somewhere, you know, and I'm beginning to ask myself, can those things happen? And even a lawman is mentioned in the abduction and all that. I think it's something that needs a lot of investigation. Because I've not read it in depth, let me just stop there. But I'm happy that even the governor who was part of retrieving her, so to speak, from detention. We need investigation into it. Because just as we said earlier, a man in uniform first of all, must show me integrity before he shows me his muscles. Integrity is everything.
Before the muscles.
Before the muscles.
That's the Fintiri too. You know, another governor said to defect dumping PDP. It's like PDP is almost gone.
It was a feduku when I was doing what you're doing now on MBI. He came on my show and said, the PDP will eventually experience the dinosaur scenario. The dinosaur got too big for its environment, so it had to die. You know, I don't forget some of these vibes they gave me when I was a current affairs presenter. You should have seen me that time, I was fire. You know, I don't know whether the PDP's case can be likened to the case of the dinosaur, but I think that the ailment in the PDP started long ago, and it didn't seem as if the people, the members of the party, were very interested in healing from within first. It became a festering sore, and now it has happened. But don't be surprised. The PDP could rise again in about 10 years. It could.
10 years.
But I see ADC giving them a good fight, you know. But stopping APC in 2027, I'm not too sure.
We have to thank you. Before
I walk from here to jail, isn't it?
Before you further chest thump.
It's okay,
we
guys.
need to see what you were like to believe you.
Okay, thank you so much.
We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you guys.
All right, Good Morning Nigeria will begin properly, with a conversation after this break. Please do stay with us.